My name is Sospita Obungowich. I'm the national chairman of the Kenya Bunge la Wananchi Caucus, and with me are members of the Kenya Bunge la Wananchi, and we are here at Central Square, Bunge la Wananchi. We are fully combined. We are members of the Senate, Central Square Senate, and members of the Bunge la Wananchi. We have a press statement that I will read shortly. There are no permanent political stands and enemies. Dear fellow citizens, make constructive allegations against nominees but not members of ODM party who joined the government. The nominees are fellow Kenyans, just like those from the valley and mountains. What is wrong when some people from the lake and ocean have been nominated to power? We know how you ate Jacom, and I've never wished him well. The people complaining over Baba's move did not elect him. They didn't want him to hold protest against bad governance. They claimed Baba was ruining their businesses. The same people have failed a candidate. The same people have failed a candidate against Baba in AUC. The same people don't want Baba to be in talk with their God-chosen president. Where do they want Baba to be? Why are they infringing on Baba's freedom of expression and association? This clearly shows to what extent this person hates Baba, in bracket Luos. Why didn't they complain over the first batch of CS? And why only yesterday, after seeing Luo figures? We are also Kenyans and we need equal opportunities. Bunge power! Power. Why should Martha Karua lament over Raila'S joining the government? Yet she robbed him of his victory back in 2007 elections, plundering this country into violence. Why would Kalonzo feel uncomfortable following Raila when he left Baba at a critical point in 2007, struck a deal with the late Kibaki amidst 2007 and 2008 post-election violence, and became vice president? Why would Honorable Jeremiah Kioni, Uhuru's agent, complain over Baba's move, yet he represents Uhuru, who stole Baba's votes twice in 2013 and 2017? Why would Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, behind rigging Baba's vote in 2017, lament over his move? Baba needed people who meant good to him as a coalition partners, not people who mistreated him most when he needed support. The move has saved him from opposition to slavery. Members of the press, we are gathered here specifically to express our opinion in relation to the current political affairs. We have decided to give our voices, or to echo our voices as members of Kisumu. Simply, one, we want to state categorically that we are very happy with the appointments of the 4 honorable members from ODM party. That is one, Honorable John Mbadi, who is the chairman of ODM party. We want to congratulate Honorable Deputy Party Leader of ODM, Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya, and Honorable Hassan Ali Joho. And lastly, we also want to congratulate our dear brother, Honorable, the Minority Leader, Honorable Opiyo Wandayi. We want to tell them that as Kenyans and as Luos, we are very happy indeed for their appointments. Most probably, the appointment of one John Mbadi as the first Luo to be given the task to head the treasury docket. We are very thankful about it, and we want to say as Luos, we are so happy, and we are looking forward upon the nominees to make sure that they provide good governance, they make sure that this country gets services and service delivery across this country. Bunge power! Power! Lastly, we want to warn those people who are criticizing and talking ill about the people, mostly from ODM, that were given these positions, that it is not any favor that were done to them. These are Kenyans. These are very competent leaders. These are leaders with credentials. These are leaders that have demonstrated that they have the ability to perform. And so we want to stand with them, and we want to trust that they know why they were appointed in such positions. Lastly, to the Azimio, Honorable Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, and other members from the Azimio side. We want to tell you that Kenya is bigger than any other individual. Baba is a patriotic Kenyan. Baba is a statesman. Raila Amolo Odinga is a statesman. Peace is very important than any other thing. We cannot solve or sort out matters that are pertaining to the social and economic welfare in this country with demonstrations. We must sit down and talk to each other, not at each other. Time has come that we must sit down and talk to each other and realize the problems that are facing Kenyans and make sure that we put ways on how to fix them. Bunge power! Power! Therefore, we want to laud Raila Amolo Odinga for seeing forward, for believing and trusting in Kenyans, and saying that Kenya is bigger than any other person, and agreeing to work with his brother, William Samoei Ruto, for the betterment of this Republic of Kenya. That is our take as members of the Bunge.
Just before you walk out of the session,
whom have fought very tirelessly and has put us to the situation where we are today. We want to thank them categorically for standing very forthwith and standing very firm in terms of pushing for the reforms. We want to tell them that whatever they have done today is part of the progressive force and movement that Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has always done in the previous past. Therefore, we want to congratulate them for pushing it together. Two, we want to tell them that this country belongs to them because they are the young people. They are the generation that they are the generation that was said about that they were the generation for tomorrow. It is their time and it is their turn now. Therefore, I want to urge this government just to see to it that the Gen Zs are also given opportunity to serve in this administration. We have so many spaces, so many opportunities. The job opportunities that are going to be created, for example, by the offices that have just been created, we want to ask President William Samoei Ruto to consider the Gen Zs. Apart from that, I want to tell the Gen Zs that it is now that we need to call off the demonstrations because we want development. We want a country to move forward, and therefore we want to appreciate them in their own way, but we want to tell them that let us now sit together and discuss ideas together as a people. That does not mean that everything is suspended. The ideas have already been taken care of, and part of the NADCO report will address part of the issues that they were trying to put forward. On the second question, I want to say that as Bunge members, because we are speaking as Bunges, as members of the Bunge la Wananchi, as we want to state it categorically, that with us we are supporting Raila Amolo Odinga, and we cannot go against Raila Amolo Odinga. We know that the members of ODM that were nominated yesterday to serve in various capacities as CS in this country, those members are highly ranked ODM party officials. We have John Mbadi, who is none other than the chairman of the party. We have Honorable we have Honorable Opio Wandai, who is the secretary of political affairs, a wing or a branch within ODM, and the minority leader in the National Assembly. We have the two deputy party leaders of ODM. Therefore, we want to tell anybody out there that it is not against any wish, and it is not wrong for any member of ODM to serve in the government. After all, they are taxpayers. After all, they are Kenyans. They are also what? They are also citizens of this republic. So it is not wrong for them to serve in the government. So I don't want to speak ill about the people that have spoken, because they also have their own rights to speak. Us as Bunge, we have put our stand, and we are saying that we are supporting our brothers who got the opportunity. And Bunge la Wananchi is looking forward to get chances or opportunities through the offices. Bunge power. We want our young people from the Bunge to get appointments through those offices. We are telling our brother, Honorable O.P. Wandai, that you are going to run a very huge docket, a very serious docket. Therefore, make sure that during the time that you are fixing in that office, call on us as members of the Bunge so that we also feel that we are part of this government, because we have struggled, we have talked, we have always been heard, and our views has always been in the public whenever there are any matters of national interest. Therefore, that is our take. The Constitution does not recognize the opposition. You must all understand that. We have the minority and the majority. Therefore, there is nothing that has taken shape. Things will just run as it is always. We will still have the minority leader in the National Assembly and in the Senate. We will still have the majority leader in the National Assembly and in the Senate. Therefore, there is nothing that has interfered with the thing. The current government is made up of the Kenya Kwanza, which is from UDA. ODM is ODM, and ODM is led by Raila'S. There is no effect on red litmus paper. ODM still remains ODM, and Ruto is still Ruto, being the leader of UDA. By the fact that they have agreed to work together does not mean that ODM has been dissolved. ODM remains ODM, and the biggest political party in Eastern and Central Africa. A political party with structures from polling station up to the county and nationally. A party that is recognized worldwide. A party that has got the most brainy people. Yes. The party that has got its party leader, Raila'S, a person who even while sitting down here can tell you what you cannot even see while standing on top of Mount Kilimanjaro. Yes. Raila